Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Final Fantasy X-2. So last time we went down to Via Infinito, beat up some bosses, and we arrived at floor 60, but I decided to come back and do something with Creature Creator. So, as I said at the end of last part, I would be catching a Jumbo Cactuar, which is exactly what I did. It took me like maybe 10-15 minutes, so not too bad. Let's take him. Alright. So, if you have been following my guide very exactly, then what you would have in your creatures would be Chocobo, Cactuar, Critical Bug, Azidahaka, Aranya, Machina Striker, and Jumbo Cactuar. All large creatures. We're going to deal with them later. A lot later. Okay. So, we are ready to go back to Via Infinito, but off screen I did a little bit more grinding, and I want to show you guys what I did. This is all preparation for Infinito. So, alright. So first things first, I didn't do too much level grinding. I did mostly item grinding, and let me show you guys what I did. Okay, so into the menu here, let's take a look at my items. Now I sorted my items like this, and the first 6 to 7 items are pretty important, so I'll tell you guys why. First of all is Remedy. Obviously you can buy Remedy anywhere, so you don't need to farm these. You're going to need this for one of the bosses in Infinito, so let's just leave it at that. Second item is Mega Phoenix. You need probably maybe 10 to 20 Mega Phoenix for what we're about to do. So check your inventory. If you have 10 to 20 Mega Phoenix, you're good. But if you don't have enough Mega Phoenix, this is what you do. Now, in Grand Cup Hard, you can run into an enemy called Rook. And its title is Terrible Sky. As you can see, it's called Rook. And this is what I referred to as Big Bird when I was fighting in Grand Cup Hard. If you do run into him, he'll be recorded into your battle simulator, and where you can just fight him over and over. Bribing Rook will give you a bunch of Mega Phoenixes, more than you would need for Infinito. So you can either give him money to bribe, or you can just use the Congrats method from Lady Luck's random reels. Your choice. One of them costs money, one of them gives you money. So. Alright, next up we have Mega Potion. Now I bribed Elder Drake for like 68, I think it was, Mega Potions. We're good on that. If you want a lot of Mega Potions, what I suggest is in the next part, Mega Elixir, or Mega Elixir. Yeah, there's no E in this. Mega Elixir. The method to get Mega Elixir is you go to the battle simulator, and same thing. In Grand Cup Hard, you can encounter an enemy called, I think it was Sandworm. I don't remember, but the Earthworm. There we go. But the title is Soulquake. You can encounter this in Grand Cup Hard. If you don't, just keep on fighting that tournament over and over until you do. And Earthworm, when you bribe it, he'll give you anywhere between, I think it was 2 to like 15 Mega Elixirs. And not only does he give you Mega Elixirs after you bribe him, either with bribe or the Congrats method, he will give you 2 Mega Potions after you beat him. So if you find that you just don't want to go into Infinito and bribe Elder Drakes, you can always just bribe Earthworms to get both Mega Elixir and Mega Potions. So for Mega Potion, I recommend getting at least 20. In fact, I'd almost recommend 30, because there are some tough guys coming up, and instead of stashing Mega Potion, we're going to actually just use Mega Potions, because first of all, it heals for double the amount because of the Alchemist passive, and second of all, it's a lot quicker than stashing it. So Mega Elixir, you need around 10 to 15. I have 20, so more than enough. Chocobo Wing. Now, if you have been following my leveling up strategy, as in killing Cactuars in the battle simulator, then you should have more than enough Chocobo Wings to go around. Next is Stamina Tonic. Stamina Tonic doubles your party's max HP. We're going to be needing at least 2 of these, right? 2. But just to be safe, you might want to get like 4 or 5-ish. And the way to get Stamina Tonic is by fighting Jumbo Cactuar. Let me show you guys how to do that. So if you have unlocked the Cactuar Cup, like I've told you, or I've recommended you, uh, you could just go back into the Cactuar Cup. Don't forget to put a Cactuar in your active party. Go back in there and keep on doing it until you come across a team called Jumbo Cactuar, obviously. And once you do, he will be unlocked in the Battle Simulator, right? Let me see if I can find him. Jumbo Cactuar, there it is. Right here. He'll come with 2 regular Cactuars, but all you have to do is steal from a Jumbo Cactuar, and he will give you anywhere between 1 and 3 stamina tonics, right? And not only that, if you manage to beat a Jumbo Cactuar and he drops his rare drop, which is I think 20 or 30%, I don't know the exact rate, but there's a rare drop, right? So he won't drop a stamina tonic. Instead, he will drop you a rabbit's foot. And let me just quickly show you what that is. Here we go, rabbit's foot. I have 8 of them, more than enough. It raises your luck by 100, which is extremely good because, as I said, luck raises your accuracy, evasion, as well as your critical hit rate. But we mainly use it for the evasion. I recommend getting maybe 3, 4 maybe, like rabbit's foot, but I recommend 3. And you can get those as rare drops from Jumbo Cactuar, so just keep on fighting it over and over. Or alternatively, what you can do is you can go into your party members, take any creature, so in my case I'm going to take a Cactuar, and you can equip your Cactuar with the garment grid called Ray of Hope. Now, the Ray of Hope garment grid, when you equip it to a creature, only when you equip it to a creature, you get the passive ability called Butterfingers. Butterfingers ensures that whatever monster you defeat will drop its rare drop. So as long as a creature in your party has Butterfingers, doesn't matter how you beat an enemy, it will always drop its rare drop. Unless, of course, the creature who has it is dead by the end of the battle, then yeah, you won't get it. But yeah, having something like this in your active party will ensure that Jumbo Cactuar will always drop Rabbit's Foot, so that's good. That's just to make it easy. And what else? Let's see what other items I got. I think that's it though. Yeah, so these 6 items are the necessities, I can say. Or not really absolutely necessary, but it will make your life a whole lot easier if you do get these. Okay, next, I went ahead and I got a couple of accessories too. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3 champion belts. 2 on Riku, 1 on Pain. If you have been following my guide, you should have 2 champion belts at this point. But if you don't, the way you can get it is by continuously fighting in the Chocobo Cup. So in the Fiend Arena here, to go to Enter Tournament and fight the Chocobo Cup. Every time you beat the Chocobo Cup, there's a 1 in 4 chance that you will get a champion belt. There's also a 1 in 4 chance you will get a Rabbit's Foot. So you might want to do this before you start farming Jumbo Cactuars, because like if you can already get the Rabbit's Foot in the cup, then there's no point in farming the Jumbo Cactuar, I guess. I do recommend 2 or 3, maybe just 2 champion belts, because I do believe they're the best physical boosting accessories you can get right now. So that's pretty good. What else? My characters are mid, high level 80s, which is good for my purposes, and I think we're good to go. Like if you have everything I have, like great. You might want to sort it into your, just put these 6 items at the top of your list so you can easily access them whenever you want. And remember that we have 2 adamantites, 1 from doing Gunner's Gauntlet and 1 from releasing Machina Panzer. We're good to go to tackle the rest of Via Infinito. Alright guys, let's hop back down in there. Come on, come on. Alrighty, Bivell. So as I said earlier, if you've already visited Infinito, then coming here again will basically just, coming to Bavel again will just put you right there. You don't have to walk. Alright, our next boss on floor 60 is semi-challenging. Semi-challenging, not extremely difficult, but could cause some problems if you're unprepared. Let's see, we have champion belts, so yeah, everything to augment our strength here. And for our alchemist, we don't need adamantite for this battle. Instead, I'm going to put on a rabbi's foot. This increases our luck, which makes our dodge rate a lot higher than it is without it, obviously. And why not just use 2 of them? So, 200 luck. That's good. Valiant Lusters are fine. Undying Storm is good. Yep, we're set up to fight this boss. So let's quickly save up and let's tackle him. So it is starting from this point of Via Infinito where things start to get really tough. And I mean, maybe not right now, but as you descend further and further in, you will discover that it's going to get really tough. That's what I'm here for, right? Giving you guys all kinds of advice and tips on how to make this as easy for you as possible. I wouldn't say as easy as possible because there are different ways to cheese these bosses. For example, every single boss, maybe like except for the final boss of this dungeon, is bribable. So you can use bribe, pay them like a whole lot of gil, or you can just line up 3-7 with the random reels and they'll just go away. So easy. But I am here to make it as easy for you guys as possible without doing any cheesing in any way, basically. Of course, if you feel like you want to cheese these bosses, go right ahead. No one's going to judge you. Alright, so the enemy we're fighting right now is Concherer, and there is something about this guy that I just don't like, and it's this attack right here. Whenever you see him starting to use Megaton Press, you instantly ready a Phoenix down, because there's nothing you can do to survive it. It does way too much damage. So other than that, his basic attacks are strong, but not extremely strong. So basically you can just toss Mega Potions to heal up. Yeah, he has an ability called Gunk that puts poison on you and reduces your MP to 0. Shouldn't be much of a problem since we're not using MP in this fight. Other than that, he just has a ton of HP. So make sure your Dark Knights are ready with your darkness. Alright, so keeping up the Mega Potions, and he's using Megaton Press. I shouldn't have used the Mega Potion there, but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, there probably is a way to mitigate some of the damage from Megaton Press and maybe possibly survive it, but honestly, it's just not worth it. Just use a Phoenix down to revive. And if you ever find yourself in a tough position, then just simply select a Mega Potion or maybe even a Mega Elixir from your inventory and use it. Like, don't stash it. Don't stash it. You'll find that it's so much quicker to just use the item. Plus, as I mentioned, instead of healing 2k, you'll heal 4k. Right now he's using Megaton Plus again, so let's just quickly res. And this is what makes Alchemist absolutely amazing. Items can be used so quickly. Don't bother with any kind of buffs on your characters, because of course Megaton Press is just going to take that all away once you die. And, oh man. Phoenix down. Yeah. This is very much like the battle with Angra Mainyu, except this time we're not so much just, well, I don't think this guy has as much HP as Angra. He does kill you a lot more often though. So make sure you're stocked on those Phoenix Downs. And if ever 2 of your party members are down at the same time, toss those Mega Phoenixes. Do not be conservative about those. Okay. Now, Concherer always comes with Protect, so if you try to use any move that doesn't bypass Protect, obviously it's going to get halved. Oh, we can't even use it. Okay, there we go, healing. But we can try. I mean, Dark Knight is not good only for darkness. The ability here called Black Sky is also very powerful. Now, I personally have never tried this, but it's not gonna hurt. Yeah, get that clutch healing. Might as well just toss him a Mega Potion. So yeah, Black Sky, 10 hits of like 800. Eh, not great. Might as well use Darkness. Yes, you will see your characters go down a lot in this fight. There's really no way to avoid it either. You know, my memory of this guy was he was a lot bigger than what he is right now. He looks kind of small. No, not Yuna. Ah. I lied about there being no way to mitigate damage from a Megaton Press. In fact, oh, crap. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Alright, let's quickly use a Mega Phoenix if this goes through. Come on, come on. Okay, good. His gunk. Yeah. It was my negligence there, but we're back on track with this Mega Phoenix. So, as I was saying, I lied about there being no way to mitigate Megaton Press when, in fact, there is a way. Oh, come on, guy. And I'll tell you as soon as I get out of this sticky situation. Yeah, I think we're good. If you switch to Warrior Dresssphere in this fight, and use the Warrior ability called Sentinel, Sentinel always cuts whatever physical damage you take to 1. Doesn't matter what it is, unless that physical attack does like a predetermined amount of HP. But it will always cut it down to 1, so including the 60,000 damage Megaton Press here. So which is pretty impressive. I mean, yeah, you can survive it, but you can't do anything else while you're using Sentinel. So I'm not gonna bother with that. Just Phoenix down whoever dies. Be generous with your Mega Potions, Mega Phoenixes. We have, if you have a lot of them, I mean, you never use all of them anyways. Especially these Phoenix Downs. Let's toss another one. Why not? And then we can just put Yuna on standby for when this happens. Get up. Yeah, pretty straightforward fight. If you would die already, how many times have I hit him? Yeah, he should never be hitting Yuna with any, or whoever has the Rabbi's Foot equipped with any physical attacks. Any normal attacks. I mean, you can't dodge Megaton Press, but you know. Gunk. And Gunk doesn't even work on the Dark Knights since, you know, poison proof. Go down already. How much HP do you have? There we go. Concherer down. So we get some items and some EXP with that.
He's not here.
Who?
Trema.
Who's that?
Trema is the founder of New Yevon. He kept all of the spheres from Spear's past to himself and then vanished without a trace.
Mm-hmm.
Who'd have thought he'd crawl down here?
But that was a year ago. So he's probably already...
Dead? Maybe he was from the start. They say he was able to control the most powerful of fiends.
Which is why I really think we should go home now.
What are you talking about, Riku? We are home. Alright, let's go back up to the surface and save. Okay, continuing on to floor 80. Yeah. Remember to try to avoid as many Megaton berries as possible. Just don't pick a fight with them. Honestly, it's not worth it. And if you're stuck on any of the cloisters, I don't know. I'm just not bothered to record them. But if you get stuck, oh, for this one, for example, where there's a Megaton berry walking right here, just hug one of the walls and he won't even hit you. But if you do get stuck on one of the cloisters, simply like look up a guide. There's plenty of guides on how to advance in Via Infinito. So you can always just look up a guide and they'll explain to you how to get past some of the cloisters. If you really don't know or not bother to look it up, put a comment in the comment section below. And I'll get to you as soon as I can.
Effortless.
Yeah, okay. I am going to end off this episode right here, and next time we come back, we're going to fight the boss on floor 80. So, thank you very much, guys, for watching this episode of Final Fantasy X-2. I will see you next time. Stay tuned.